I'm standing here on this awesome trail that leads to the beach. All this lush greenery around me. It's August 2nd. This stuff is all just so green and nice. So I'm walking down the path and I notice a few things. There's this tree, kind of like a scrub tree, and it's got some vines in it. But here's the close-up of the leaves. Leaves of 3, leave them be. That's the motto for poison ivy. So I'm always curious when I see 3-leaf things, and this is like a real good mimic because that third leaf has a longer stem section than the other 2, and there's only 3 leaves on every stem, and that's a direct characteristic of poison ivy. There's all kinds of forms of poison ivy down here near us. This particular plant has white flowers on it, so it turns out it's water ash. It's not poison ivy, which is cool because it's kind of hanging over the trail and shoulders or heads could bump it. But if you look right below it, we come down here. Now that is poison ivy. That's poison ivy. That one's poison ivy, and you can see really close that the third leaf, the stem's definitely longer. This is the vine type that grows underground then comes up in shoots, and it's likely all over in here. This is a Carolinian forest, so there's lots of poison ivy in there. But I just wanted to show you the difference, how that right there is a pretty good mimic of poison ivy, but it's not poison ivy. Come down here, that is poison ivy. Very similar. It grows in vines, plants. There's a few different forms. It turns bright red and orange in the fall and spring. Nasty stuff. As kids, we used to be able to run through it, or there just wasn't as much of it. I'm not sure, but I grew up in the Carolinian forest and don't remember it very often as a kid. A couple times with calamine lotion on, but I don't know. If you do get into the poison ivy, as long as you wash yourself off with cold water and soap within 20, maybe 25 minutes, you're okay. Don't scratch yourself, don't itch, do not use hot water. Anyways, there's the poison ivy lesson.